And well, good day everyone. Strider VM here, and today I'm gonna be playing another retro game for the Sega Megadrive, aka the Genesis, and this game's name is Batman. And it is, I think, based upon the movie, and I would be playing now the hard difficulty version of this game. And I'll just show you a sample playthrough of this game along with my the strategies that I have done for this game. Now, okay, first, what is the difference between the normal and hard difficulty of this game? Primarily, that some mooks are a lot harder to defeat. Some mooks are still one hit, but other mooks, like the ones that pull out guns, they take a lot much more hits in order to defeat. Like this one requires 4 hits, and I think on normal they only require 2. Now the first level is pretty easy, as long as you know what you're doing and can time your attacks frequently, and don't do that the way I did it because I almost got hit. But anyway, seems to be pretty easy. Those are the enemy. These two versions are the only enemies in this level. And as a general rule, if you want to easily finish this game on hard mode, here are my suggestions. As you can see here, we have only 2 kinds of attacks. The normal punches, and then when you crouch, it becomes a kick. And then you can actually like jump over people here in this game and they would actually get damage. Now, first, batarangs are very powerful and really good. So that is why I would actually suggest for you that if you had every opportunity, use all your batarangs until you run out. Because if you die in this game, you would actually get a refill of the batarangs. So there is no reason to hoard them. And then, as you can see here, jumping on enemies actually damages them, but only very little. And anyway, we're now on the second level. And these enemies, they just slide on. So, yeah, you should just be careful and just avoid them. And then, let's do the flip. The jump flip is done by pressing the C button twice. And it's just much better. And it's kind of important if you want to certainly move faster, as well as avoid certain enemies. Because Batman's walking speed isn't that good. Eight hits to defeat them. They're pretty annoying. But then you just need to... They're easily manageable. You just need to take note when they're about to shoot. Then like this. That's the easiest way to avoid it. Wait for it to shoot and then do a flip. Do a jumping flip and you'll defeat them easily. Okay, I missed that, but it's not really important to defeat them. Okay, we get new batarang resupply. Oh. You need to flip here, otherwise you're gonna fall off the platform. Ow. I was too late in crouching, and yeah, that is a good reason why you need to be more active in this game and be more receptive to sudden movements. Oh. Oh. And now we're near the boss. Okay, this boss is in theory kind of easy. Ow. There. That's it. You just need to hit Jack Naple, I think, in order to make him fall into the chemical. Now we're on the third level. Okay, these enemies are kind of annoying. Do not be afraid to use your batarangs when needed because sometimes they are just in a really awkward position where approaching them and punching them would be inadvisable because there are also the chandeliers that fall. And this axe wielder, 16 hits, a lot of hits are needed. Kind of annoying, right? Again, for a lot of people, it feels like using the batarangs here is a waste of batarang. But in my opinion, you will have a lot of accidental deaths in this game. As long as you're not that good at this game, you're not... It's important to just like use the batarangs. When you die, oh, darn it. You're gonna get 5 more anyway. So, it's just a better idea to... Oh yeah, an important fact in this game. For some reason, going vertically refills the items. As you can see here, we fall, and then the heart refill is there again. So in certain sections of the game, you could actually abuse that. And these chandeliers, I think, also fall when you... Oh! Okay. I almost fell up. I almost fell? What the heck? Okay, if you want to get those batarangs, it's fine. My suggestion is that fall down from this platform instead of trying to go from the bottom because it's a lot harder to go from the bottom. Just go from the top and fall down to the platform below. Take note of the platforms here. If you immediately jump, you're actually gonna get hit by the spikes. Okay, we have a lot of batarangs right now. It's gonna be really convenient into defeating the bosses in the game right now. Ow. Okay, we now have the second boss, the sword fighter here, but we have too much boomerangs. I'm just gonna use that. But if you want a better strategy like that, you could jump on them and then try to punch them after dropping on them. Now this is the third boss. Just do this. Punch. Then a batarang. That takes care of the boss really fast. The boss actually has other attacks, but we just didn't give them the opportunity to do that. And now we're on the next level. This is a shooter segment with the Batmobile. And generally, again, the beginning of the level is kind of easy. They're just the vehicles. They don't do anything, but they can crash into your Batmobile. But they're only one hit, even on hard. So just shoot them once and hopefully they won't be able to hit you. And this one is kindly more complicated. These are the bosses that after a while they would stop dropping bombs. However, it will take them a while before they start dropping bombs. So if you're kind of sure that you're not gonna be able to defeat those bosses, just avoid it. And then are the tanks that throws multiple bombs. Just do a rapid fire on them. They're very easy to defeat if you know what you're doing. But again, getting hit on hard is actually really hard. Now, if you're trying to panicking right now, as like on that tank, I just wanted to just be rid of that enemy. So I just immediately shot it with the rockets, which is pressable by the A button. This is the battering equivalent on this level. Now, those mini tanks, they are really fast. So the only thing I could suggest is immediately make note of where the turret is. If you know they're gonna hit you, they're probably gonna hit you. Alright? Just use the tank, just use the rockets, just defeat these guys. Those guys are the hardest. This one I'm talking about. If they're directly in your path, immediately avoid their direct line of fire. That's the easiest way to do. Oh, this is the hardest one. Immediately, do not hesitate to use your rockets on those. They have this shotgun-like blast. It makes them really easy for them to hit you. So that's why I actually suggest using the rockets immediately, so that they won't give you any opportunity. They wouldn't be given the opportunity to hit you. Ooh, that was damn close. You can see there, I immediately try to avoid them. Ooh. Although it is kind of possible to position yourself so you could still hit them while their shots miss you. But in my opinion, that is a very risky endeavor. The only reason I'm doing that is because, I have been replaying this game for quite a while now, ever since I was a child. So I kind of become a little bit of an expert of this game. Here's the boss. Okay. My only suggestion is avoid going the top of the boss. You could hit him on the lower part, and then the top gun uses this shotgun blast, but the low one only uses this singular blast. Just take note of that one. And since you can hit it, so even if you have run out of rockets at this point, you could still finish this boss without losing a life. But then, if you really want to make it fast, just use the rocket. Especially if I have a lot of rockets like I have right now. Okay, we're done with that level. This is another level here. Okay. This boss is freaking annoying. On the first flip, you won't be literally unable to hit them. That is my suggestion to you. Don't attempt to hit them on your first approach. They will backflip and then they'll just avoid you. So what I suggest to do, wait for them for the second flip. On their second flip, you will be able to hit them. Okay, that was accidental. As for this, the best approach is actually their hitbox is the flying kick. But then once they land, the attack ends. So that is why you should wait for them to end their flying kick and then do the jump punch. Like this. Okay, and then on this part of the level, there's actually 3 hidden lights below here. If you jump here, you're actually gonna die, but as you can see here, you jump there, you're net positive for 2 lives. You get 3 1-ups there. Oh, I got hit there. Darn it. Okay, we have this boss. Actually, again, this guy is a pretty easy pattern. They jump, throw a batarang, jump, do this pattern, jump. The guy will finish his sword attack at the edge of the map, and then throw a boomerang once he jumps to the middle. Ow. And this is the fastest way to defeat this guy. Even if you don't have a batarang, you'll always have an opportunity to jump on this guy to punch here on at the edge of the level. So it's not gonna be a big problem. Okay, now this one again. Rocket problem. Sure, if you have problems, don't be afraid to use the rockets, especially if you think your character is gonna die. You know, when Batman is about to run out of life, just use the rockets. Hit anything you can. And if you're become really a good expert at this game, you could easily avoid. You could probably memorize every location this enemy would appear. It's actually scripted, heavily scripted. So if you know what you're doing, you could avoid this and you could memorize it. Actually, I don't memorize it. I just kind of remember a general idea. Where is it? Ow. Now, if you still don't memorize it, the only thing I could suggest is the enemy missiles kind of hum a little, but it's not totally humming, just a little. Now, this one is kind of problematic. You can see here, I could just glide just a little bit beside them, and I could still avoid those humming missiles. And now we're on Gotham Cathedral. Okay, this is actually the last level of the game and the hardest. I mean, sounds obvious, right? But anyway, here again, this is similar to the guys at level 3, but much harder because there's a hell of a lot more of them. But don't be afraid of, when needed. Just get away from them when needed. Ow. Uh-oh. Hey, what the heck? Ooh. But I think we're gonna survive this. Okay, we got the swordsman here. Yeah, I'm just gonna use all the batarangs. Again, do not be afraid to use the batarangs, because if you die anyway, you're gonna get a 5 batarang refill. And if you die and you have more than 5, it's gonna turn back into 5, so it's kind of a waste. Oh, it's the boxer. Okay. Now, okay. This looks like it's gonna work, but actually no. As you can see here, when he just does that punching, he's actually gonna reach you. And what I'm doing is just doing this. Because when he does that... Oops, I missed it. If you do a crouching batarang... Ow. Oh shit. Oh no. See? Dang. Our first death. But anyway, yeah, we have a new refill of batarangs, and again, never be afraid to use it. Dang, that's a lot of shooting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 hits. That's a lot. Anyway, we have a new boss here. Ah, okay. The swordman. Yeah, if you run out of batarangs, here's a riskier strategy. You can see you can actually do that. Then jump again. Do a fast flip so you could catch up to the guy and do that punch. You need to flip back so you could... Oh no. So you could get back to the side of the boss level and punch him again. And there goes the boss. I think this is the guy with the big stereo, the big guy. Yep. Yep. Now with no batarang, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult. Ow. Wrong positioning. The only thing I could suggest is after he does the dive. Oops, wrong number. If you think you're gonna get hit by the dive because... Ow. Darn it. Wait for him to jump and jump there. So you can see. Okay, we're now in the second part of the final level. In this part, it's very important that you save up for batarangs, because it makes the final boss a joke. A literal joke. Although, you know, the enemy's Joker. I hope you get what I mean. Now, these enemies, actually, the timing of avoiding them is kind of weird, because they throw those dynamites in very different ways depending on how far you are to them. But if they're near, you're just approaching them, just crouch. They will miss you. Oh, as you can see there, it's far. When they're far, it's really far. Sometimes they're really accurate, sometimes they're not. It's really weird. I'm just gonna get another batarang. Hopefully we don't die. Did I miss something? What the? Okay, did I miss something? Why are we missing a platform? Did I do something wrong? Wait. Yeah, for some reason, a platform started to go missing. What the heck? Okay, we have... Ow. Again, don't be afraid to use the batarangs. Ow. And here's the final boss. Now we have a lot of batarangs. We're just gonna spam it all on Joker. And that's it. Joker dies. Just like that. Joker has slammed down to the ground from the top stair of the cathedral. Now Joker looks dizzy with his face ice cold, yet his teeth stuck. Too fast, man. But anyway, that is the playthrough for Batman for the Sega Genesis and Megadrive. I hope you have enjoyed watching this playthrough while I play this game, and I hope that you have learned something. Anyway, this is actually a fun game, and it was actually fun for me to try to become an expert on this game, because I have been playing this game since I was a child, but I was only finishing it on normal difficulty. And now, I tried to play it again and actually failed to even finish the game. So I just promised to myself, give me a day, I will master this game. And after a day of some practice, I finished it on normal and then on hard without using a single continue. And now I just decided to record this just to show you guys what I learned and what I have been doing in order to finish the game in the easiest way that I could figure out. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this playthrough of Batman. If you did, please, you could subscribe to my channel and perhaps even like the video. So anyway, this is Rider VM, and I hope that I will still see you guys in another video. Bye bye.